Good morning, everybody. Today we are doing the 24-hour reading challenge. I'm so excited for this video. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Also, if you're wondering where I am, I'm currently dog sitting my grandma's dog. So I'm in her lovely home. And I thought now would kind of be the perfect time to do this because I don't really have any obligations other than feeding Annie. This is our lineup. Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I've actually already read 88% of this book. I will give you all my thoughts on this once I finish it. And truthfully, I don't know which of these books I'm gonna gravitate towards next, but I'll explain it more as we go, okay? I desperately need some coffee. It is currently 9:25. I'm hoping to get a start on this challenge because I haven't stayed up all night in a very, very, very long time. I don't know how this is gonna go. I forgot to mention, obviously I still have to do some stuff like cook dinner, take a shower, that kind of thing, where I physically can't be reading. So I am gonna find an audiobook when the time comes. I don't really have anything like on my TBR. This coffee hits. It hits so hard. I'm in my comfy cozy reading spot for the morning. I only have about 80 pages left of this book. So excited to get through it. I'm hoping I can get through it in one sitting before I'm like ravenous. I just need to grind, okay? Let's do it. I'm scared. Okay, let's grind, let's grind. Okay, Annie has to go outside. Oh my god. I had a feeling it was something of this nature, but it just hit. Wait, never mind. I'm confused again. What the fuck? Dude, I have chills. It's been like an hour and 20 minutes. I just finished this book. Okay, let me give you my thoughts while I make some breakfast because I'm starving. If you've heard anything about this book, it's kind of like mixed reviews. It is marketed as a romance book, but it's not entirely a romance book. Basically, the story follows this journalist named Alice. She seeks out this celebrity who has gone missing. Whenever she arrives at this person's house, there's a way more renowned journalist who is also there to also write this autobiography about Margaret. And I will say, half of the book is just Margaret's story. Margaret gives Hayden and Alice a month to, I guess, kind of build her trust and like see which one she wants to pick for the autobiography, hence where the rivals part comes in. I can definitely understand why Margaret's story bores people and kind of loses them, because I was in the same boat at first, but if you go into it knowing that it's kind of an autobiography, it's pretty interesting. I really liked it. I didn't see most of the plot twists coming. There were a couple where I was like, yeah, this is connected, but I don't know how. We have finished our first book of the challenge. This is why I wanted to start with the book that I'm almost done with first, because now I'm like, give me another, give me another. It is currently 11:03. The last book I read before Great Big Beautiful Life was Funny Story by Emily Henry. I'm in a very Emily Henry mood. I think I might reread Beach Read. I remember really loving it and it made me cry so hard, and I don't really remember why. I am scared because this is the last, oh no, my camera's gonna die. But This is the last Emily Henry book that I have physically, so it's like after that I'm gonna be deprived. I'm gonna let my camera charge, find an audiobook, eat my eggs, and I'll get back to you.
Open, but the bride closes them again.
I don't know how well you can hear me. Fuck, my camera's about to die again. Anyway, little update. I am on page 92. I have 20 hours and 17 minutes left in this challenge, which seems pretty daunting, but we're making progress. I'm taking a little break because I got stung by something. I will give you more thoughts on this book whenever it's not so loud outside and whenever I can actually think. Okay, I just made some jalapeno poppers. Very excited about that. I am on my third coffee of the day. I'm currently a little over chapter 2 of The Wedding People. This has been recommended by my partner for a very long time, so I'm excited to listen to it. I have been eating Beach Read Up. I knew I would because I've already read it and I already love it. I'm currently on chapter 10, page 92 of this book. There's only 373 pages opposed to Great Big Beautiful Life that had 420. So hopefully I'll get through this a little bit faster. It must be kind of hard to write about a character without them having some similarities to how you perceive the world, right? Because if you don't know, this book follows January, who is an author. Her college rival Gus just so happens to live right next to the house that she's staying in for the summer. I don't want to spoil anything, but you learn pretty fast that it was her dad's house. They have this conversation where Gus is like, it would be so easy to write romance books. They come up with this challenge for each other where January is going to write a fiction book and Gus is going to write a romance book. The way that January feels about writing a new genre, I couldn't help but to think maybe that's how Emily Henry was feeling about writing Great Big Beautiful Life, because that book is so much more different than like her regular romance women's fiction kind of thing. And it kind of makes me sad because a lot of people didn't like Great Big Beautiful Life. I just imagine Emily Henry being like so excited to finally branch out, but I digress. I'm just having a new perspective and a new experience with this book that I'm very much enjoying. Also enjoying Wedding People. It's a different kind of energy. It's kind of jarring to go from this book to The Wedding People. I'm gonna beast these jalapeno poppers. We got this, we got this. I'm on my third coffee. I am feeling energized and I'm about to crash soon. I can feel it.
All the dead mothers. And why are all the mothers in fairy tales always dead? Phoebe.
Hello, the time is 5:39, just under 17 hours. It's already 6 p.m. I'm kind of unwinding for the night. I've been listening to Wedding People while I do my little tasks. I am 17% done with the book, and I am also almost halfway done with Beach Read. I think until dinner, I'm just going to grind on this, try to get as far as I can. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I can feel myself already kind of getting a little sleepy. Let's read, shall we? I'm on page 200. I only have 173 left. It seems like a lot, I know. I feel like all of the romances that she writes has lack of communication that could so obviously be avoided. It's just always a little annoying. That's the big climax in all of her books, is like a big misunderstanding. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously I'm enjoying the book.
Says it's true that Jim comes over like, yeah, Gary insists.
Hi, dinner is served. We are down to 14 hours, 44 minutes, and 41 seconds. Okay, this is a glorious time. Well, okay, it is also 8:21. This timer isn't set to go off until 11 a.m. tomorrow. Here's what's for dinner tonight. I made some asparagus, and then I made some spaghetti with vegan chicken nuggets, chicken parmesan type situation. This would be the coziest little rainy reading night if I wasn't paranoid out of my mind right now. I'm really not good with being alone, especially in a house this big. I just get a little bit anxious by myself. I only have about 120 pages left, which I'm scared. It is currently 9 p.m. Let's finish this book, shall we? I remember crying at this book whenever I read it in 2021. I didn't remember what part. It hit me just as hard. It's so fine. I just need a second. I might listen to The Wedding People, even though I'm not too sure if that'll be any happier. I don't really want to tell you which part I'm on because I don't want to spoil it for you. All I can say is that I love my dad. Oh my god, like this is ridiculous, but this is how I'm feeling. I'm on page 330. I have 43 pages left, literally almost done. 12 and a half hours left of this challenge, which is fucking bizarre. I don't know if the people that usually film this pause that timer whenever they're talking to the camera. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that because apparently it takes me 2 hours to film these segments. I'm getting tired, but that can't happen.
Nice. After her father found her curled up in Harry. So thrilled, but then she sees the tassel lips. She smells the coconut pillow. Probably pull up Mia's inside.
The acknowledgements are numbered, so I thought I had 2 more pages and then it just ended. I think whenever I was 19 and read this book for the first time, I did not know to read the epilogue, which is a crazy thought. I remember thinking at the time that I didn't like the ending, but now that I read the epilogue, it's like, oh, it's just so cute. It's so cute. I think I might give a summary of this book whenever I'm less sleep deprived. Like, I am actually exhausted right now. I don't know if you can tell. It was difficult for me to read this book without comparing it to Great Big Beautiful Life because I did literally just read that this morning. I forgot a lot of the plot lines that happen in this book. There's this subplot of like a cult mystery type thing. They were also writing books within a book, very much like Great Big Beautiful Life. I feel like this book did it so much better because it didn't take over the story. However, to Great Big Beautiful Life's benefit, I think that the sibling dynamic in that book was so much better than Book Lovers. I haven't read Book Lovers since 2022. The sibling dynamic in that book, I think it was a little overbearing and cringe if I'm being real. And this is coming from somebody who loves their siblings more than anything on this earth. but I digress. Gus and January's love story just seems so much more real and realistic to me. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna make it through the night. If I'm being so real, like Miss Annie over here, sweet girl, I love you so much. She has been waking me up at 7 o'clock on the dot, so I'll be up by 7 regardless. I have a second wind. It is currently 12:36. I've decided to start my next physical book. I am now reading End Papers by Jennifer Saverin Kelly. It's like this coming of age but mystery romance involving a queer couple in 2003. So I think it will be interesting. It's only 324 pages. I'm gonna at least start this right now. I might fall asleep tonight because I'm already exhausted. Coffee is not doing much for me, believe it or not. I'm just not gonna force myself to be miserable tomorrow, because here's what I think is actually gonna happen. If I try to stay up as long as I possibly can, I'm gonna be asleep all day, but guess what? I still have 6 hours left of this challenge if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? If I take a little nap, we can tackle the rest of the hours and finish earlier tomorrow than if I were to stay up all night. Is that making any sense? I don't know. I'm excited but also a little sad that it's not Emily Henry, but I think this is gonna be a really good story. I am on page 17. It is 1 in the morning. I can't keep my eyes open. I'll be up bright and early tomorrow. I'm really enjoying this. I relate more than I can even comprehend right now. I'm gonna pick back up where we left off in the morning. Drive
us to the castle and then propose outside the front doors. And meets eyes with Lila in the mirror. That once Gary lit our house on fire. He lit your house on fire? Lila asks. How did I not know that? Muse as if she were actually providing khakis and Nantucket reds.
Good morning, all. It's crazy how long 24 hours takes whenever you fall asleep. Like, this is kind of getting ridiculous. So I woke up at 7 and I've been listening to The Wedding People 9 hours and 30 minutes. I'm starving. I'm gonna make breakfast, get a move on this reading day because I feel like this is never gonna end. I don't know how people do this.
Palpable to Phoebe, so embarrassing.
I have 6 hours left. I'm gonna try to get through this book in the next 6 hours. And I'm only on page 17, so let's read.
Could you imagine?
Little update. I just read something that actually made me want to start bawling. The protagonist in the story is navigating New York in 2003 while being genderqueer without having a word for that. And this sentence made me want to start crying. If I turned to the right angle, put my head down just enough, I could see a little boy staring back at me, and he seemed to be thanking me for opening the door. I don't know. I think this book is very important. I'm relating to it so much. I'm gonna read this book some more and I will get back to you very soon. It's currently just about 4 p.m. I'm like dreading the end of this. I don't know. I am so determined to finish this book in this video. I think I can do it because I'm just about halfway done. I'm probably gonna chill in here because it is hot outside. Let's try to finish this book. It feels like a race at this point. I have like 20 pages left. Oh my god. Not right now, Annie, please. Oh my god, dude, I have chills. Oh my god, I finished the book. This book might be one of my favorite books I've ever read in my entire life. I don't even know where to begin with it. It's just so insanely relevant. This book was special. It really was. Anybody who is queer or knows a queer person should read this book. This is a very character-driven story. The way Dawn feels like she's almost a curse and that nobody is safe if they're in her life just because she's queer. Guys, this book got me good. I have 9 minutes and 49 seconds until I am done with this challenge. I'm gonna listen to the wedding people, do the puzzle, and then we'll be done. It is currently 7:20 and we have read 3 books in 24 hours and listened to 69% of the wedding people. I'm very happy I got to do this challenge. I hope you all enjoyed. Honestly shocked at how much I read. Like, that's kind of crazy. I feel very lucky that I really enjoyed all the books that I read. I feel so accomplished right now. I gotta go because Sophia's here and we're gonna have a little sleepover. Okay, I love you all. See you next time. Bye.